Right now, provinces and territories are facing different realities and risks, which means taking steps that make sense for people in each area. At the same time, we also need to keep building an aligned, Canada-wide approach. On Friday, I held a telephone meeting with the Premiers and Deputy Prime Minister Freeland, and information has been flowing continuously since. We've been in constant communication with the provinces and territories so that there are no barriers between our jurisdictions during this critical time. During the meeting, I spoke to premiers about the $1 billion COVID-19 response fund our government has put in place, which includes support for provinces and territories and their healthcare systems so hospitals can prepare. We can still slow the spread of this virus, but as Dr. Tam said, that window is closing. So far, we've seen many provinces take aggressive steps to protect their communities. I want to thank them for their work. It's time to take every precaution to keep people safe. The COVID-19 Response Fund also includes support for Indigenous communities. On Friday, I spoke with First Nations, Inuit and Métis Nation leaders to discuss the work we're doing together on preparedness and mitigation efforts. Minister Miller also provided an update on our regular coordination with Indigenous partners, as well as the provinces and territories. Minister Van Daal has also been connecting with the territories and is working on exceptional measures to protect the North. We're making sure that everyone, no matter where they live, is prepared. Les mesures annoncées aujourd'hui s'ajoutent aux recommandations émises par les professionnels de la santé publique. Je tiens à rappeler à tous les Canadiens qu'ils devraient éviter les voyages non essentiels à l'extérieur du pays jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Nous recommandons également à tous ceux et celles qui sont présentement à l'étranger de rentrer au pays alors qu'il est toujours possible de le faire. Je vais être clair. Si vous êtes à l'étranger, il est temps de rentrer chez vous. Si vous venez de rentrer, vous devez vous isoler pendant 14 jours. Et finalement, tous les Canadiens devraient rester chez eux. En restant chez vous, vous pouvez non seulement protéger votre santé et celle de vos proches, mais faire en sorte que nos professionnels de la santé et nos systèmes de santé puissent aider davantage ceux qui en ont besoin. I want to remind all Canadians that they should avoid non-essential travel outside of our country until further notice. Canadian travellers should return to Canada via commercial means while it is still possible to do so. Let me be clear. If you're abroad, it's time for you to come home. If you've just arrived, you must self-isolate for 14 days. And finally, all Canadians, as much as possible, should stay home. By staying home, you can not only protect your health and that of those around you, but ensure that our healthcare professionals and our healthcare systems can focus on those who need their help. This is an adjustment for all of us. We know that staying home is an important step to protect the community and each other. We all have to do it. But I want to remind all Canadians that social distancing doesn't mean we have to stop talking to each other. Pick up the phone, write an email, FaceTime. The strength of our country is our capacity to come together and care for each other, especially in times of need. So call your friends, check in with your family, think of your community. Buy only what you need at the store. But if you're heading out to grab groceries, ask your neighbor if you can get them anything. And if you know someone who is working on the front lines, send them a thank you. See how they're holding up. In Canada, we're lucky to have outstanding healthcare professionals. I want to thank them once again for their tireless efforts to keep us all safe. At the same time, our government is doing everything it needs to do to keep you safe, to keep your family safe, and to keep our economy strong. No matter what our next steps look like, you can rest assured that we will take them together, with premiers and mayors, with doctors and families and neighbours, because that is what Canadians do in difficult times. We pull together and we look after each other. Merci beaucoup tout le monde.